So here's some shoulder stretches. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with your shoulder, but I can definitely show you a few things. So of course, the first one and the most basic is interlacing your fingers back behind your backs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift your heart to the sky and then drop your hands back. So you're getting a back bend. This is called a standing back bend, but then keeping your hands together. And there's a couple of options. You can keep your feet nice and close together, or you could step them wide apart. Bend your knees, and then as your hands are staying together, you're going to fold forward, letting the crown of your head reach for the floor. Now your arms are going to go towards the sky. If you have really, really tight shoulders, which you probably do, I'm assuming, use a belt. Grab the belt, wrap it around your hands. This is what it would look like. Open your feet, squeeze those shoulder blades together, press your hips forward, see the back bend, and then exhale, fold forward. Because what we want to try and do is get those hands up towards your head. And then, this is one of my most favorite things, I call it scrub brushing. So your knees are soft, so you're not getting too much pull in your hamstrings unless you want it. But as you inhale, you slide your hands back towards your hips. You're going to feel your neck completely lengthen. And then as you exhale, feel those shoulders slide back towards your ears. And just keep doing that. Inhale back. Neck is nice and long. Exhale, bring it forward. Nice, good, slow, deep inhales and exhales. So you're scrub brushing. You're brushing the knots out of your shoulders. You're getting that movement into your shoulders. And then, coming out of this pose, bring your hands back towards your hips first, and then release them down towards the floor. You can always hang a little bit longer if you like, that hamstring stretch. And then just walk your hands all the way up, bending your knees. Inhaling as you lift your head up towards back to the standing position. So that's one, that's easy, that's basic. Another one, that's my absolute favorite, it's eagle pose or eagle arms. And it's really gonna hit your traps. So extend your arms parallel to the floor, and then cross one arm over the other. Go above the elbow. So when you bend your elbow, your top arm is going across your body. And you can always do that extra stretch. Shoulder drops, arm is reaching across. Oh, that feels really good. If you want more here, you can always drop your ear towards the bent elbow shoulder. But this isn't the pose I was going to show you. So bring your head back up and then sweep that arm around so you can grab your wrist. So, arms are extended. My right arm is crossing my left. My left elbow bends. My right arm reaches around so that my left hand clasps my right wrist, or if you can reach for your thumb, either one. So you're nice and intertwined. You're going to feel this stretch already taking place. This is what it looks like from the side. Inhale, lift your elbows, drop your shoulders as you exhale, and you can even drop your chin towards your chest. Breathe. And this is really going to target the traps. We call this eagle pose because you can add the leg, it's a balance. So since we cross the right over the left, we're going to cross the left leg over the right. Press it into your calf and sink into your hips. So a little balance pose as well. And then the way I always come out of this, we spread our wings and come back down towards the floor. Nice good swan dive forward. Coming up halfway as you inhale and exhale, fold. Softening your knees in reverse. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing, and exhale, hands to your heart. So make sure you do the other side. Always in yoga, what you do onto one side, you do onto the other. So left arm's going to cross over the right. Right elbow bends. Reach around, grab hold of your wrist, your thumb. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, shoulders down. And breathe. And then you can always add in that eagle pose, sinking into your hips, crossing your right leg over your left. And then from here, again, spreading your wings, sweeping up, and fold forward. Now, sometimes our shoulders are a little bit tight for that pose. So there's a way to do it using the belt. Use a belt, use a tie, use whatever you've got access to. So your arms extend, you cross over. If you can't sweep that arm around and clasp hold, you can always use the belt. So you cross, reach around, and clasp or use the belt, creating that space. As long as the elbow is above the bottom elbow, so that you can get the lift and then the shoulder drop. Okay, next one of my absolute favorites. Again, use the belt, drop it back behind you. So